Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is the 12 key timer. Let's get right to the unboxing and show you what you get on the newer version timer. As we open up the box, it's well protected. You have a lanyard strap, instructions placed in there, and this one you have a hanging bracket, so you have a little hole that you can hang it on, and it has 2 or 3 magnets on here. Do I have anything that's magnetic? Sure, I got a refrigerator and a stove. But before we get going, let's show you how easy this is to change out the batteries. Now let's take a look at the unit. They got these 2 little areas here. I'm not 100% what that is for. It's probably a stand. Look at that. That is neat. And I don't think you could, there you go. You have to make sure it's nice and open. It's got a nice tilt to it. Now you need to close the stand in order to open the battery. White on white lettering, opening with an arrow. And of course, they're AAA batteries and they're protected by plastic. So how long will these batteries last? Nobody knows. It's got a lot of static electricity always on plastic. So take your time. Get a little scissors over here. Cut it off because sometimes it's not easy to do that. As you can see, I'm having a little difficulty on just one. Now with the spring, that is the negative side. And you put the other one, and this one has an on and off switch located over here, or the mute switch as it's called. So please be careful with your hands not to hit the buttons while putting the batteries in, because you may get a loud sound out of it. Now the speaker is located behind the clip right here. There is no off switch. After 10 minutes this will shut off. If I wanted to count up, all I could do is hit the start button. That is nice and loud. And there's the count up and the dashes that go. And there's no backlight on this. You can see the timer and a couple other things counting up of the hourglass. To stop it, just hit the stop button. And to reset, just hit it again. It resets. If I want to count down to 10 seconds, all I do is hit 1, 0. That's 10 seconds. This is minutes. These are hours. And hit start. Now when you hit start, you heard a nice single beep. And I'm going to let this play out, see how long it will take to shut off. It takes about a minute. And that's going to just continue on and get more rapidly with the solid until a minute's up. To clear it, that's simple. Now let's go find something magnetic and see how this holds on to the fridge. Give it a little shake test. There's no clip, but you can probably want to clip it with the spring. It will hold. Not that bad, but it's not meant for that. Let's go to a refrigerator. So here I am at the fridge. It's pretty strong. I don't know if it could be a little stronger, or a magnet over here. And if I slam it, it's not coming down. It's holding pretty good. But I feel that it may drop a little. Now I don't want to go and put it on a stove, but over here is a area I could put it on, a dishwasher, and it's holding pretty strong. Now it does have a real earth magnet to it, but it will hold, and you can see it slid down just a little, but it will do its job, and it's a lot of heat here. And I'm not sure if it's going to overheat and shut down, but I don't want to really put it here when the vents are here. And there is a timer here for 15 minutes, and if I want to hit 15, there you go. And you can see it needs to be a stronger magnet if asked, because when I hit everything, it started to just wiggle around. And that's something I don't want over here where it starts to slip down. I'm going to just end it, pull it off, and maybe it's just better off placing it like so and walk away just in case. Over here on the side, if I just clear this out and just go for 5 seconds, and my hand is kind of like you hear the mute, and let's say I don't want to hear the sound, and I muted it, but you see it flashing. So this is pretty good. Somebody can't hear it, they can see the flash and get an idea of the timer. And there you go. That's what that button is for. Now, after 10 minutes of just letting this stand by, this will shut off. So this is pretty good, not just for cooking, but anything you do. Homework, if you got to take an exam, if you painting, anything you can imagine, going for a walk and you want to have something, but you got a phone for that. This is pretty good in many ways, but not like your smartphone that will play music. It's a simple and very easy timer. I want to thank you very much for viewing.